He can have the lead. What is up, everybody? DucatiMaine here, and welcome to Maine. So I've been wanting to do this motovlog thing for a while, but work and school and things have really gotten in the way, and now that's all over for a while. So I am gonna give it a go. In case you can't tell, that is a 2012 1199 Ducati Panigale. That is my baby. I've had it for about a year. So for this first vlog, I think I'll just give you a little walkthrough of it. I'm going to take it to a place where it's a little better to do a walkthrough than on the sidewalk with everyone staring. But we'll do a walkthrough. I'll do an in-depth review of it later. But for now, let's go get on it. Alright. Just jaywalking, don't mind me. It's green light, sorry. Alrighty. So, for those of you that can't tell the Panigales apart, this is the one with the single-sided swing arm, in case you couldn't tell. Which is basically a big factor in why I bought this bike. But yeah, I bought it with around 1,200 miles on it. So I've had it for a while. So yeah, this is my baby. I ride in race mode. Has 3 modes. Wet, sport, and race. I'd say after about a month I put it in sport, and then another month I put it in race, and since then I've kept it in race. I just like having that power at the twist of the wrist, it makes me feel more comfortable, I guess. Alrighty. So we've reached the spot where I will talk about my beautiful 2012 Ducati Panigale 1199. I'm just going to take you basic through the mods that I've done, what I plan to do maybe, and I'll do an in-depth review later for those of you who want more details. I'm sorry, yes I know she's dirty. Please don't criticize that too much. I will get to that. It's just been busy. But here we go. I'll take you a walkthrough. First and most importantly is this badass keychain. Removed before flight. That was incredibly my first purchase. Removed before flight, because this baby will fly. And then the second thing I did was I changed out the grips. The stock grips, they were okay. But these are way better. I just find them more comfortable, and they were only like 20-25 bucks, something like that. Super easy. The third mod I did was cruise control. Well, I will definitely say it's dangerous, and if you are a beginner or intermediate rider, you should not be using it. It's dangerous. I rarely use it, so I would highly suggest you don't get it. The next mod I did was I got the Corsa windscreen from Zero Gravity. I believe it gives it, it's a little bit higher than a double bubble. It gives it more of an aggressive angle, and it looks so much better smoked, if you ask me. I love it. It was a great purchase. Can't say anything bad about it at all. It's from Zero Gravity. Awesome windscreen. yeah, and the next thing I did was I got rid of the mirrors. For those of you who are used to seeing Ducati Panigales, they have giant mirrors that stick out, ugly ass things with integrated turn signals in the mirrors. I didn't like them. It looks so much better like this. I got the New Rage Cycle block off plates with the integrated blinker. Great purchase. I love them. They're really bright. I'll show you what they look like now. They're really bright, can be seen from far away. They're awesome. However, the hardware that came with it, New Rage Cycle, you kind of let me down. Check that out right there. That's your hardware that you sent with it, rusting. And I hardly ever keep this outside. It's been outside maybe once in the rain. So kind of disappointed with that New Rage Cycle, but other than that, I love your product. And since I got rid of the mirrors, I obviously need a mirror to make it legal. I got the CRG bar end arrow mirror. Now I've heard a lot of people say that if you get the CRG bar end mirror, you need to have a converter to have it go into your bar end. That's not true. It simply clasps around and you tighten down the screw and problem solved. Just fits there on the end, tightens down, this moves up. I had enough room to do without removing my bar end. I don't know what to say. That's the way I like it. Goes up and down. Yeah. And from there, let's talk about the Ducati Comfort Seat. I got the Ducati Comfort Seat, and let me tell you, that is probably my most favorite mod I have done to this bike. The Ducati Comfort Seat. Holy crap. I have this on for comparison. This is what the standard regular seat came like. It has like no cushion at all. It is flat and it sucks. You suck. I don't know why Ducati even made something like that. But this, oh, look at that. So much more cushion. Definitely worth the $200. I did not want to spend an extra $200, which is why I went almost a year without buying it. However, that was the first purchase I made this season, and I am so happy I did. So happy. Then let's move on to foot pegs. I didn't like the stock foot pegs. This is what they look like right here. Stock foot pegs. They have absolutely no grip at all. They absolutely suck. Another thing, Ducati upgraded in the newer years. They got better foot pegs, but those ones suck. So I got new ones. I don't know if you noticed how they look, but I call them my giant black dildos sitting on the side. That was the wrong converter, I'm pretty sure. The Ducati dealership kind of fucked up. If it is the right converter, then Rizoma, explain to me why I have dildos on my bike, because that's what it looks like to me. I don't know if anyone else looks at that, but that's what I see, giant dildos, which is really disappointing. Moving on, the Ducati Panigale has a giant fender that sticks out and holds your plate about here, has giant ass ugly ass turn signals sticking out. It's terrible. So it took me forever to find out what I wanted to do to remove it. I eventually figured out the Competition Works integrated taillight. It has the blinkers in the taillight itself, which is awesome. I will show you those, what they look like now. It's going to be hard to see during the day, FYI, as in I think most bikes are, but I think you can see that pretty clearly. It works. It's great at night. It's very visible. I have one gripe with it, and it's that it did not come with a plate, a block plate. It did not come with a plate to cover up the hole that's there when you remove the stock fender. So Competition Works kind of let me down there, but again, I love your product. Integrated taillight looks awesome. I just have to figure out what the fuck to do to fill the hole. That's pretty much it as far as the taillight's concerned. I haven't done anything with the exhaust yet. I would love to do the exhaust, but as everyone that's heard this bike can attest, you really don't need to. It is loud as fuck as it is. And another reason I bought it, I love it. It's loud. It's awesome. And for the last mod that I think I can talk about is the tank bag. It's a tank bag. It's about yay high, yay wide. Sits there. Has plenty of room. It's really great for long trips. It's kind of angled, so you can actually just kind of lay on it, which is what I did. I did do a couple 100-mile trip with this bad boy. It was definitely, I made quite a few stops, but it wasn't bad. It's definitely doable. Anyone who says you cannot travel on this bike, you are wrong. It's definitely doable. However, you are going to make a bunch of stops, and it's not the most comfortable thing, but you can still do it. You can still do it. Yeah. So that's it. This is my walkthrough of my beautiful 2012 1199 Panigale. So I will do an in-depth rider review, what I like, issues that I've had with the bike, anything like that. Anything else you guys want to know about the bike, put it in the comments. I will try to get to those as fast as possible, and if you get them in before my next vlog, I will try to address those. But other than that, I have a bunch of other videos that I plan to do. Look out for those, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.